Hey everybody, happy Friday. Welcome in. Hey Diane. Hello, happy Friday. Hey Donna, hello. Okay. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what though. Okay. Let me see. What is that? I'm gonna wait for a few more people to pop on so I don't repeat. I am so bad about repeating myself over and over. Happy Friday, y'all. Hey Donna, we got two Donnas. So we are, hey Penny, we are in, today's event is with Gina Creations, which her page, that's her page. Her crafting group is Creative Crafters Assemble. It's a free group. Hey Melissa. Melissa is in this event too. She's like the very last presenter tonight at what, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Hey Kathy. Hey Andrea. Hello everybody. My hair looks really gross today. I swear it didn't look like that like an hour ago. So, sorry. I don't want to scare anybody. Hey Kathy. Okay, so today's event is create something using cardboard. It doesn't have to be all cardboard, but you have to have cardboard in your project. So I do have some cardboard to use. I was trying to find a big base. I found this chunk of plywood. It's actually like subfloor. When we replaced our flooring in our family room, there was a spot in the corner that had to be replaced. So I have this leftover, well, there was a leftover chunk of subfloor, so it's plywood. So I sanded it down, I cut it. Hey Carol Ann, hey Brittany, hey Susan, hey Carolyn. I feel like romper room. Happy Friday, y'all. So, cardboard challenge. Hi Becca. We just have to have cardboard in our craft, okay? So, like I said, I've got this piece of wood. I'm gonna go ahead and start, and the cardboard will come into play shortly. I'm just gonna get a coat of paint. I'm gonna use this Ocean. This is one of my favorite, hey Tina Marie, my favorite Waverly chalk paints. I love this blue. So I'm just gonna get a coat of this on here. Hey Stella. And then I'll move on to some other stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna grab my apron. Hey Amanda, I love that blue too. Because I know I'm gonna get this. This is a bigger project, so let me grab my apron real quick. It's right here, right over here. Because I'm the worst about leaning over my project and it'll be all over my shirt. So, okay, that's better. It's not on right, but it'll be okay. Hi, Donna. From Iowa. Well, welcome in, Becca. I hope you enjoy this, and if you do, I hope you'll follow so you can come back often. If you follow, it's easier to find people, I think. Sometimes I'll see something I love and I like it, but I forget to follow their page, and then I'm like, what happened to that person? I'm bad about that on Instagram, like with the people that cook and stuff. I always see stuff and I'm like, oh, I meant to follow them. So let's see. So I got a piece of wood here. I don't know if one side is better than the other, but I'm just gonna pick one. Okay. Hey Sherry, y'all, if I miss you commenting, I go back and watch the replay. So if I miss it here because I'm doing this, I will catch it on the replay. But we have 45 minutes in this event, and I want to get it finished. I always feel bad when I don't finish, and I'm like, I'll take a picture. Y'all are like, what? I can see the picture later anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to do a base coat on this, and then I'll start on how I'm going to decorate this. But yeah, today, I posted the lineup, the graphic on my page, and it shows like who all's in this event. But you can go to Gia's craft group. It's called Creative Crafters Assemble. And if you watch it from in there, all you have to do is like as we each come on, she shares us into that group, into that page. And if you're watching from there, all you have to do is just refresh your page and stay in that group, and the next crafter will pop up. Oh, thank you for the stars, Andrea. You know what? I said I got this little confetti thing I was gonna use every time somebody sent stars. Because, you know, sometimes people will like dance or something like that. I'm not gonna dance for y'all. Y'all don't want to see that. But the confetti thing broke, so I'm gonna get a party horn. And anytime somebody sends stars, I'm just gonna blow the party horn. Something fun. Something festive. But thank you, that's so sweet. Thank you for the hearts too. I always love looking up and you see the little hearts floating up. Did you know, if you, I shouldn't tell people this, but if you don't know, you know how sometimes people will hit that angry face and you see the angry face floating up? Or if you're ever watching someone's video and you see the angry face, Facebook looks down on that. So I think it might flag Facebook, or it might flag your video, and they might think you're doing something to upset people, because, you know, on Facebook you're not allowed to upset people. People are allowed to upset you, but you're not allowed to upset them. So, and I think sometimes somebody might accidentally hit that. I don't see it much. I hope I don't, knock on wood. But I think sometimes people get excited hitting buttons, and you know how that is. You hit the wrong button. It happens. Hi, Linda. Hi, Deborah. Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy long weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, I think it's usually an accident too. I have seen on some of my like posts, there'll be like a angry face, like there'll be hearts and there'll be likes and there's an angry face, and I always tap on it to see who did it, and it looks like somebody's grandma, and I'm like, surely I didn't make that lady mad. I don't think, but I just think maybe it was an accident. Never know. Okay, I just wanted to get a base coat on here real quick. I should do the sides too, but let's see. Hey, T. So they don't care about the thumbs up, just the hearts. Well, that's crazy. Somebody might like it, but not love it. Put my arm in it. I really don't want to. I'm only going to paint the sides or the edges of the top and the bottom for right now, because there's going to be something that comes up to it. Hang on. the hearts, the haha, and the wows. They count. The wows. You know, I rarely ever use that wow emoji. What does that say about me? I'm not impressed. No, I'm just kidding. I use the heart button all the time. Okay. There we go. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, too many things to remember with Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna sit this over here. Okay, it'll all come together in the end. Okay, next. Okay, so we gotta have cardboard in our project. I got some paper I printed. It's a printable. I bought a file on Etsy. And, oh no, hold on, I gotta plug my phone. Oh, I wish I'd caught that sooner. Okay, sorry. I don't want to lose y'all. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. I'll close it. Y'all, I had all this stuff, not this stuff. I had so much stuff here on my craft table. And I didn't realize I had a can of Diet Dr. Pepper sitting on my table. And I knocked it over. Oh. I had to throw a bunch of stuff away. It was like fabric and stuff. I mean, I could wash it, but I was like, forget it. Okay. I got a lot to do with this project. So, I wish I'd caught that. Hold on. I don't want to lose y'all, but my screen went kind of dim. Okay, I'm just going to deal with it. Because there's too many people in here to lose. Okay. Hi, Karen. Okay, so I got this big piece of corrugated or rippled, whatever you want to call it, cardboard. I don't know what it came out of. It came in a shipment, and I caught it before my husband took it to the recycling place. So I'm going to I've already cut out a piece of cardboard. I think I'm going to use this one first. I'm going to use a couple of pieces of cardboard. So I cut this one. It'll fit. It's not perfectly. It'll fit in the center of that board I just painted. But I'm going to first, I'm going to decoupage it with this pretty paper. Because I think this will look pretty with that ocean color that I just painted. Hey, okay. Let's see. One is not big enough. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Okay, one is not big enough, so I'm gonna tear this and just kind of place it. I'm going to be doing a lot of layering. I probably should start on something else too. All right, with my water pen. Okay, I'm just going to tear some strips of this and decoupage them onto this paper. Thank you, Paula. Hey. Yeah, this is my favorite color. Everything bright blue. I love bright blue. Okay, let me see here. Since one's not big enough, what I'm going to do is kind of piece them together. Oh, wait. Oh, I have a better idea. I just had another idea. I'm going to tear the edges off this. Oops, I might not need both of them. I'm going to paint the edges of this cardboard white, just the very edge. And then, oh, that's Mod Podge, ding dong. Okay, I'm about to paint it with Mod Podge. I always do that. If I have Mod Podge and white paint squirted out at the same time, get them mixed up. All right, I wrote myself a little note. Mod Podge. don't try to paint with that. Okay, I'm just gonna do the edges. Isn't that pretty paper? I'm telling you, go on Etsy. I mean, to me, it's, if you've got a good color printer, you know, you don't have to have a fancy one, but it does use a lot of ink if you get some of the papers. But go on Etsy and just look up, search instant download paper, and then just type in a theme like Christmas or birdhouses or chippy wood or whatever you're looking for. Man, you will find so many ideas, and you buy the file and you can print it as many times as you want. You can enlarge it, you can shrink it. Some of them make you buy, if you're gonna sell it or if you're gonna use them, some will make you buy like a commercial license. Or they'll ask you to just give them credit if you use it and sell it. So you just have to read the details. And I haven't seen one yet that said you can only print it once. I mean, I haven't seen anything like that. But they all say you cannot resell that file. So, you know, you can't share it. Okay. All right, I just wanted to do the edges because they're gonna show. And then I'm gonna tear the edges off this paper. Hey, Patricia. Yeah, I love instant downloads. You don't have to wait for somebody to mail you something. Because you know that can take forever. That was probably overkill right there. I didn't have to go that many times. I couldn't see the water. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to use cardboard a couple of times. I'm going to be layering stuff. So I'll use the cardboard a couple of times. Hey, Jill. So, does anybody have big plans for the weekend? We don't. We will be here. I just got a notification. I think there's some storms coming in. I'm in Georgia. If anybody is new here, my name's Jennifer. I am in Georgia. Welcome in. If you're new, comment new. Tell me where you're watching from. Okay. So. Why is that crooked? All right, I need to tear off a little bit more. Hang on. So if you just jumped on, we are doing a challenge where you have to use cardboard in your project. So I got a piece of cardboard here, and I've got a piece of plywood that I painted bright blue, this ocean blue. Hey, Wanda. And I just have some scrapbook paper that I printed out. I'm gonna Mod Podge that on there. I'll go ahead and do that. Now I can use the Mod Podge that I've already squirted out. Pool party, Indy 500 Sunday. So there's a party at Penny's house, y'all. I'm just kidding. We're all going to Penny's house. I better put down new one. 2 birthdays in the family this weekend. Wow. You can be busy. And then, like, today is the last day of school here in our county. Like this morning, all the schools, the traffic was terrible. There's all kinds of things going on at the schools. But yeah, today's the last day of school here. A lot of places, school doesn't get out until like in June. That's how it was when I was in school. Like, we always went like through the first week of June, but we didn't go back until after Labor Day. See, here the kids start back like the first, like August 3rd or something like that, very early. Like, wait, it's still summer. Okay. Eek. Just so y'all know, this is cardboard. It doesn't look like it anymore, but this is one of my cardboard pieces. Just have to have cardboard in my project. Okay, so there's that. All right, I got, okay. Want to use these. I've got these little bee cutouts out of my shop, so I want to see, I've got black. I wanted to do it's got the actual, it's layered, so the little pieces are separate. Looks like tile, doesn't it? It really does. I think I want to. All right, well, what am I doing? All right, here's what I'm gonna do. How are we on time? Okay, I'm going to, I'm gonna paint them really fast. I wanted to Mod Podge, ooh, yuck. That's so gross. I wanted to Mod Podge some, like, book, like a book page on the wings, just something different. See if I have time. Let me dab this white on here. So if I get to going and I don't look up and read comments, aren't the bees cute? They come in a pair in my shop. You get 2, but I had to grab a 3rd one. I think I might need the 3rd one. If I do, I'm going to have a loner bee, because they come in pairs. But I might be able to just use 2. Let me see. I got this idea in my head of what I'm wanting to make. I just hope it comes out the way it's in my head. Okay. You don't have to paint. Well, no, you do. I got to paint the base black, because it's layered. You're gonna see, you'll see when I start putting it together, part of the bee is still gonna show, the base is gonna show. So I want that part to be black. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do these real quick in black. Oh, this is new. Oh, Sunday, I have to double check with Callie, but I was planning on me and Callie doing another cooking live. I just have to check with her first, make sure she's available. But she's been enjoying doing those, so I think she will. She's like, everybody's so nice. I know, I have the best ladies on my page. They're so fun. And she's always sending me recipes. We need to make this. We need to make this. And I'm like, okay. But we need to keep it quick and easy, you know? Nothing that takes forever to bake. Okay, before I forget, and in case I forget to mention it, coming up after me is Gina with Apple Dolly Creations. We're in an event with it's Gia's Creations, Gia from her page, Gia's Creations, and her crafting group is called Creative Crafters Assemble. And that's where this event is being streamed into there. All right, so I need another. Oh, I'm going to use that other piece of cardboard. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to go ahead and get all this out of the way so these bees can be drying. Done with the white. Some yellow. I know, me too. It's always hard to think of what to make, you know? All right, there's wings. Oops. Got a little heart. I love quick and easy, but good. Still yummy. Now this is like speed painting. I'm afraid I'm gonna look up and Gia's gonna be like 10 minutes. Hey Sarah, welcome in. I'll take it. Okay, wings. Missing a piece? No. Okay. Okay. All right, there's all that. The heart. Red. This little bee has a heart. It's so cute. Yeah, we want yummy. We want quick, easy, and yummy recipes. And especially with the summer being here, you know, things that you don't have to like heat up your whole house. Those are good too. Okay. Cooper. I have the, he's just this groany dog. He just groans. He sighs. I think he's bored. Okay. All right, I got my bees. I don't know if I'm going to have time to Mod Podge book paper on their wings. I'll see if I have time. Okay, now we're going to go back to cardboard. Cardboard! Make some room here. All right, this cardboard. So I've got this other piece of this big sheet of cardboard. So let me see here. I'm gonna do I'm just gonna cut a strip off of here. No, actually I'm gonna tear a strip. How big do I want this? How big are these bees? I don't know. I'm just gonna start tear it. It's a big piece, so if I mess up, I can still do another one. Not tearing that on it. Okay. I want it to be torn. I want it to look kind of rustic, kind of organic. That makes sense. Okay, I have some of these velvet thumbtacks, push pins from Dollar Tree. I'm going to put those on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me put this where I want it. Let me look at this real quick. I got a hammer in case I need to tap these in. Going in pretty good. just tacked in the corners. All right, and I got my, oh, that's not it. This is it. All right. Debating on whether I should paint this piece, but I wasn't, oh, I know what I was going to do. I wanted to leave something cardboardy, you know, cardboard looking. Cardboardy. My new word. Cardboardish. Hey, Carla. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, that looks kind of cool. All right, I am going to just hot glue this down here. I wasn't planning on doing this, but this paper looks actually kind of cool going down that. I don't know about that. I want the boardy look. Cardboardy. Let me see. Yeah. Dry brush. Are we on time? Okay. Y'all know I'm gonna do this. Just a little bit. Okay. All right, now my hang on. Okay, well, all right, so I'm going to take my bees. Thank you, 8 minutes. Okay. 7 now. Okay, all right. I don't know if I need all 3 bees. Let's see. What? Oh. I don't know if I need all 3 bees, but let's see. Okay. All right, let me start assembling my little bees here, except for the wings. Are y'all liking it so far? Okay. I feel like the bee might be too, the bee might need to be a little distressed looking because it's kind of solid colors. It stands out so much against this blue and white. I kind of wish I would have done the bees like natural colored, like not like real bees, like kind of like wood, like they look like little wooden bees. Why didn't I do that instead of black? Because that would actually look pretty good with the cardboard too, and these velvet. Let me see something real quick. I got 4 minutes. Let's see what we can do real fast. Some burnt umber. I'm just going to flip it over on the back and see how this looks. I'm a messy crafter, so there's like a mess going on over here. Okay, where's my dry brush? Just gonna see how this looks. A little last minute experiment. I kind of like it that way. Hold on, look at these wings on here. I kind of want to dry brush over the yellow and the red too, but let me show y'all. I don't have the whole wing on here, but I kind of like the brown instead of the black. Okay, I know it's gonna fall off, so can y'all see that a little bit? I'm trying to hold it above the comments. I kind of like the brown kind of dry brush bee. It's a little bit softer. It's not like jumping out at you. I know I like the yellow and blue. It's brown. Okay, I agree. I like the brown better. Okay, I'm not going to finish this before 2 minutes, but I'm going to try to at least get one bee done. Let's get one bee done. I just had to. But yeah, like I said, Gina with Apple Dolly Creations, she's right up after me. And this event is going until, well, the last presenter is Melissa with the Crafty Cove with Melissa Rose. She's up at 8:15. Melissa Rose. One of my best friends, her name is Josie Rose. And I always tease her that she sounds like a saloon girl. Doesn't it? Josie Rose. It's her married name. Josie Rose. Josie Rosie. All right. All right, so I'm going to hold this up. My time is up in like 1 minute. But I'll take a picture. I always have to say that if I don't finish, because I will. There's going to be 3. I got to do his wings too, so I might as well go ahead and do the book pages. But there's going to be 3 bees. And then, so I've got cardboard here, and I've got cardboard as my base for my paper here. So I will take a picture so y'all can see the finished project. So thank you for hanging out with me. Your granddaughter's name is Josie Rose. Are you serious? That's probably her middle name, Rose, or is that her last name? I always tell her, I'm like, you sound like a saloon girl. All right, y'all. So go check out. Thank you, Susan. Go check out Gina with Apple Dolly Creations, and I will see y'all later. I will snap a picture of this. I'm gonna finish these up real quick. So thanks for hanging out. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.